Welcome to your online source for calculator tutorials. In this tutorial, we will calculate problems involving loans using the finance command. Alright, let's take a look at our first problem. You have an $18,000 car loan at 14.25% per year for a period of 36 months. Every month you pay $620. How big is the payoff amount after 24 months? Alright, questions like these become extremely important when you consider things like car loans or home loans because they're tied to a concept called equity, which we'll talk about in class. But being able to calculate a payoff amount or a balance remaining is extremely important, and this problem illustrates how you're able to do that. Alright, go ahead and open up a sub-entry and locate the finance command in the catalog. Alright, as we're going through this, the present value is $18,000. In other words, that's the size of the loan. We're going to calculate the future value, which is the size of the loan after having made 24 payments. Our payment amount is $620. Remember, that's positive for a loan. 14.25% divided by 12 is the interest rate per period, with 24 total payments having been made. In other words, we want to look at this loan 24 payments later. Alright, hit the solve button, and that tells us that we still have $6,794.98 remaining to be paid on the loan. Alright, let's look at our second problem. You're buying a $250,000 house with 10% down on a 30-year mortgage at a fixed rate of 7.8%. What is your monthly mortgage payment? Alright, go ahead and grab the finance command. Alright, this is a very typical problem for us in this class, calculating mortgage payments. One thing that you want to be aware of is you never finance the full price of the house. You finance whatever the price of the house is remaining after any down payments. In this case, we're paying 10% down. That means the size of the loan, or the amount actually being financed, is 90% of the cost of the home. So notice that I'm putting in 0.9 times 250,000. That's because you're not paying the full 250,000 on your loan. You're financing 90% of the home's cost. Alright, the future value of the loan is 0 because we intend on paying it off. The payment is something we do not know, and that's what we're solving for. The interest rate is 7.8% compounded monthly. So 7.8 divided by 12 for the interest per period. And then this is occurring for 30 years, making 12 payments a year. Alright, once you have everything filled in, go ahead and hit the solve button. And this tells you that your monthly mortgage payment is $1,619.71. Alright, finally let's look at the third question. If you loan $3,500 at 6%, and pay back $100 per month, how many months does it take you to pay off the loan? Alright, let's open up a sub-entry and grab our finance command. Alright, in this particular command, or this particular problem, you're loaned $3,500. That's the size of the loan. We want to know how long it's going to take us to pay it off. Pay it off means reduce it to 0. So that's our future value. We're paying $100 per period, per month. And then our interest rate is 6% divided by 12 because it's a per period rate. And then we want to know the end value, right? So go ahead and stick an N in there and then hit solve. Alright, N being the total number of months, since this is occurring monthly, tells us that our answer here is it's going to take us a little bit over 38 months. Alright, this concludes our solving loan problems tutorial. Feel free to replay this tutorial or browse any of the other available tutorials on the course webpage.